other Resident Evils on the stream. We should say this. I know them. I know all the storyline and everything. This is the only one I don't know the whole storyline and I never played it. I just thought, oh, my computer. I shouldn't be too loud. Nah, it's fine. Oh, my computers won't handle it. And I looked at the specs and everything, and I think it'll be fine. And uh, so I I know it's all like related somehow. I just don't know how with these like vampire zombies and the zombies of the original games and then the zombies of Seven, the mold. It's all like related somehow. And I'm pretty sure I got the deluxe edition or the gold edition. So this is a whole story on Seven. Well, maybe I should read that. This report depicts the investigation into the events about the incident at the Baker's residence. Man, I wish nothing happened to the Bakers. They were such a nice family before it all happened, too. A number of people lost their lives at this residence in the middle of American countryside. It was truly a horrifying tragedy. I don't know. I still don't know the exact number of victims. Two survivors, husband and wife Ethan and Mia Winters, were able to shed some light on the events which have shook the world. But there was a cover-up, and the Winteresses vanished. There is someone or something powerful acting behind the scenes. I just know it. And I decided to investigate to follow the breadcrumbs of what happened after. How can I be so sure? Because I am someone who was there. First of all, how was this incident reported upon its discovery by the world? Let's take a look at some newspaper clippings from the time and see how the news was manipulated. Discovery of the incident. Local newspaper. The Dulvey Daily, July 2020. I can't read. 20, July 2020, July 22, 2017. Family of four found dead in Dulvey County Sheriff's Office has reported. This is a Baker's family. Man, I wish I could do that radio voice that makes it sound creepier. Or that have reported that the Baker family were found dead in a home in North Dulvey on 21st July. The surrounding details that currently unknown, apart from the deaths of Jack Baker, his wife Margaret, their son Lucas, and their daughter Zoe. Deputy Sheriff Dave Anderson has also been missing since the 19th. According to Deputy Sheriff Riley Wakeford, who visited the Baker's residence among the time of the disappearance. Social media posts. That thing was dead family, wasn't it? Where the giant black monster was? Do you think they were eaten by that thing? No way. It's some. It's not some cheesy horror movie. Old Man Jack did some crazy stuff. I remember him getting into a lot of fights. They probably killed the whole family and then offed himself. Transcript of complainant to county sheriff's office. I don't believe it. It's been 2 days already. But you haven't reported anything else? Was it murder? An accident? Suicide? And what with all the National Guard sealing the place off? What are you hiding? Very little was reported shortly after the Baker incident was discovered, leading to the rapid spread of rumors and speculation. The Bakers were completely isolated from the rest of the community, and sealing off their entire area was around their home set things in motion. I recall there sure was a lot of public pressure on the press for information. I admit that at the time I was being held in quarantine by a certain organization and couldn't see any of the news for myself. They finally allowed me to watch TV. A few days after, I was flabbergasted by the stark difference between the reports and reality. This is so much stuff I didn't know. This is so cool. So more newspapers. The sheriff's office says Baker family killed by natural gas. In the follow-up of the deaths of the Baker family on July 21st, the Dalby County Sheriff's Office stated it's highly likely that the deaths are caused by hydrogen sulfide leak. The local area is surrounded by wetlands, which combined with a concentration of pollution could have led to buildup of toxic gas to claim the lives of the Baker family. The leak has been blocked. However, the authorities have sealed off the area in order to prevent any further accidents. Deceased: Jack Baker, Margaret Baker, Lucas Baker, Zoe Baker, David Anderson, Clancy Jarvis. It doesn't have an R though. Andre Sticklin, Peter Walken. Injured: Ethan Winters, Mia Winters. Toxic hydrosulfide gas. They're kidding, right? I've heard they were soldiers, tanks, helicopters, the whole shebang. When it happened, the government was up to something, that's for sure. And here comes the conspiracy theorists and a bunch of nutjobs like you came out the woodwork during the raccoon incident too. What? They're mentioning the Raccoon City incident. But there was a black monster in that satellite photo of the shipwreck. You have to admit, something's fishy. Magazine Inspector. In an interview with Sally Baldwin, professor of geological sciences at Milton University. Interviewer. So you don't agree with the report from the sheriff's office that it was natural gas leak? Baldwin. We can't rule out completely. We can't rule it out completely, but it's unusual, all things considered. Hydrogen sulfuride builds up in areas where there's lots of volcanic activity. The town of Dalby, however, has no volcanic activity anywhere in the area. My own geological survey in 1998 revealed absolutely no hydrogen sulfuride in the area. skim this. A tragic gas leak, fabrication, organization of quarantine declared purposefully. So, I don't know if I should go into all of that, but from what I've learned is that after the Bakers died, everybody was like thinking that everybody thought they were conspiracy theorists or crazy hoax that the government was covering up stuff, and then they were covering up how the Bakers died and how everyone died, and all that reading just got like super out of breath. That was so much reading, but it was interesting. I should read all that like on my own time. But like that was interesting. That was like lore. This is the lore playthrough of Resident Evil. I don't know. I want to do harder, but I just feel like if I do harder, I'm always going to waste medicine and waste stuff. And if I do standard, I feel like I'm going to let down people. They're going to be like, oh, you're just play standard, you don't go harder than that. I'm going to do harder. Wait. I like first person mode, it makes it scarier.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence, the bushes empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free from Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine and under branch, and into the forest deep. Feeling strange eyes upon her, the girl recalled Mother's scary bedtime tales, and her throat became bone dry. Then the Bat Lord appeared. He greeted her warmly and bit his own wing. "Come, child, quench your thirst," he said. So she drank the thick, dark blood and smiled with joy. Passing through the graveyard, menacing storm clouds loomed, and the air turned bitingly cold. The girl was shivering in her thin clothes. Then a dark weaver appeared, and with a click of his fingers, crafted mist into a beautiful dress. "Come, child, warm yourself," he coaxed. So she clothed herself and smiled with joy. Across waters deep and ominous she went, hoping a boat she found would carry her home. But hunger's grip tightened and her heart grew heavy. Then the Fish King appeared and offered one of his many fins. "Come, child, eat your fill." So the girl ate and smiled with joy once more. Continuing on, she soon entered the forest's dark heart. Then an iron steed appeared, bearing a beautiful golden gear. The creature said nothing as the girl approached and snatched what she thought was another gift. The horse grew angry and summoned the other monsters. Terror filled the girl's heart as the wild wind rose around the beasts. Suddenly, a witch appeared, dark, yet regal. Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So more in turn is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. There. She's asleep.
What is with the creepy story? She's only 6 months old.
Woman at the store said it was traditional. A local tale. Besides, Rose doesn't seem to mind.
Because she doesn't understand it. Thank God. We moved here so that she wouldn't have to deal with any of that, remember?
There's nothing wrong with my memory. You're just being paranoid.
It's not... Never mind. I'm sorry. But I'm not paranoid. I'm just cautious.
Then, go cautiously take your daughter to bed.
I'll go cautiously.
I'll finish dinner.
Go cautiously put you in the. Never mind. How tall is Ethan?
It's okay, Rose. Your mother doesn't want to remember it. I can't blame her.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll put her down.
What? There we go. What's up, baby? I'm your dad. You better listen to me in the future. Whenever you throw tantrums and stuff, you better be like, no, I'm your dad.
Once you're a big girl, we'll have a drink together, all right?
Well, Ethan, if you were from Ireland, you could start drinking around the age of like 8. So, maybe you should have been from Ireland.
Don't get too close to me when I'm cooking, babe.
Yeah, you like that, don't you? What you cooking? So,
Hey! What are you doing, mister?
trying to look at what they're cooking. I want to see if you're cooking some intestines, like from from 7. It looked like singing intestines and stuff. The door opened by itself. Mia, did you know that we have automated doors? She was like, yeah, it's programmed by Alexa.
Mia makes everything by hand, so this stuff keeps piling up.
Why don't you just use it? Or throw it away. Give it to some other baby chick. Baby person. Rose's food. Rice cereal, banana puree. Sweet potato puree, oil, spinach, and cream. Ethan, don't give her any sugar or honey. And no mushrooms. What the heck is wrong with Ethan? He's a paranoid. He is paranoid. But, can I look at it, Ethan? Okay. Took forever to pick up these words. I'm just glad it's not like Coco Melon. Next thing you know, they're playing Coco Melon on the big screen in Resident Evil 8. Be like some big ad. Main unit of the baby monitor is turned off.
Hurry up and put Rose to sleep, will you?
Hey, I will put my daughter to sleep when I, gosh darn, want to. I am her father. I get to decide her sleeping schedule. I mean, I guess you do too, but I just want you, okay? Rose's diapers. She started to outgrow them. I'm the one carrying the baby. I'm making the decisions now. Ethan, how are you opening this with carrying
Once
a baby
things warm up, we can go for a walk.
with your baby? Do you have telepathy? No,
There. It's like I said to your mom. That book's too scary for you.
no, do you have, what is it? Telepathy. Oh, I don't think so.
Your mama and I love this song so much.
I like swinging this baby around. You think it'd be like, hey, in this new modern game, play as a father, taking care of his baby. Mia's medication. She's been on strict regimen ever since the incident. Uh-oh. Baby steps.
Gotta do a deep clean before Rose starts walking around.
Uh-oh. Rose made a stinky. We gotta clean her. The curtains. Oh! Oh, this is literally what we were talking about. The curtains closes on the Dove gas incident. The committee completed their investigation into the 18th into the Dove toxic gas leak in Louisiana in 2017. They concluded that the deaths were caused by a leak of natural gas that built up in the mold rock under the
Everyone's forgotten about this already.
oops under the area. Jack Baker, 57, and his family who were exposed to the gas perished. Ethan Winters and his wife were the only believed were also believed to have been nearby, but their current whereabouts are unknown. The entire area has been closed off by officials, and it's only been and it's okay. Who believes who believe it will be at least 10 years before this area is habitable again. That was weird to say for me. If they don't like the incidents that happened in the other game, they should just throw away that paper. I mean, come on, you're keeping it around.
Almost there, honey.
You're keeping it around. You're basically keeping bad thoughts near home. Can I kick this ball? Okay. Roses closed for tomorrow. What, does Rose have a stinking full king bed? Of course not. Give her the king bed, and me and Mia can sleep in the crib. What, Rose? You don't like the internet? February 6, 2021. Mia and I had another fight. I accidentally mentioned what happened 3 years ago, and she blew up at me. We finally settled down in a new life in Europe. We can bring Rose up properly, but I still feel like a part of me is trapped in that hellhole back in Louisiana. Yeah, it's one of those things that if Ethan ever even thinks about Louisiana, he throws up. And that's more like Mia. I don't know Mia. I know Mia doesn't like to talk about it, but we can't really just forget everything and pretend it didn't happen. Shouldn't we face what happened there, so we live our lives with Rose without hanging over our heads? We owe her that much at least. I know Mia knows that too. She would have exploded like that. She wouldn't have exploded like that at the hospital if she didn't care. Was this like when Rose was born? Just right after Rose was born? Just immediately got to the fight over it?
Well, hi there, little Rose.
Did you hear a car pull up in my game? That was weird. Someone's outside in my game. They're pulling up. I gotta get my Glock. Gun survival.
It's not paranoia if they're really out to get you.
Gun survival. A heavy firearms manual for field combat situations by Joseph Campbell. It's funny how you never see Ethan's face. Unless you do in third person mode, but you never see it.
I wish it could stay like this forever.
I wonder if this is like pictures of an actual baby, or if it's just like Photoshop or something.
Time for bed.
Or some sort of special.
Can't keep your mother waiting. She's scary when she's angry. There you go, sweetheart. Don't you worry. I'll be right downstairs. Daddy won't let those weird fairy tale monsters get you.
Go to sleep. Have good food to eat. Rock-a-bye, baby. And don't. Meet someone named Pete. Brought to you by Wells Fargo. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why I said that. Mia, I'm done. What you cooking?
Is she okay?
Sleeping like a baby. That smells good. What's that?
Oh, hands off, mister. It's churba de legume. It's a local recipe.
Wow, you've gone full native, haven't you?
Local wine, too. But if you're gonna keep sulking all evening, maybe you shouldn't have any. You really have to stop worrying.
It's just finding you in Louisiana, the pregnancy, Chris moving us here, military training, it all happened so fast, you know?
Well, at least we're all together. You, me, Rose. Now, everything's gonna
Seriously? Think we can just forget about what happened in Louisiana?
It happened so long ago. I don't understand why you are so...
Mia! Get down! Mia! Mia. Oh, God. Chris? What the hell?
Sorry, Ethan.
No! What? Why?
Maybe it's Chris like a dick. Maybe it's explained later.
Go on, move!
All clear. Rose? What the hell are you doing with my daughter?
Package secure, sir. Take him away.
I said get your hands off her!
Ethan, no.
Rose?
Get him out of here.
Hey, Doc.
Hello, Mr. Winters. I've got your daughter's results back, and I'd like you to come in to talk about them. How about next Thursday, 4 o'clock?
No problem. We'll be there. That was the doc. She'll see us next week. Hey, now. Think positively, all right? We talked about this.
I know. We hardly talk about anything else. I keep telling you, it's not Rose that I'm worried about.
Well, then what are you worried about? Look, she's gonna be fine. I just know it. What else matters?
We matter, Ethan! You matter! You just
Mia, what are you talking about? Is there something you're not telling me? Come on, talk to me. Damn it. I have to take this.
It looks so like high detail. That looks like a real picture.
Jesus.
About damn time. What's your status? Is the package safe?
What are you talking about? Where's Chris Redfield? And Rose?
Who is this? This is a secure channel. You are not authorized to walk over.
Fuck. What the hell happened here?
Oh, Thesis. Eliminate target, cover body, secure Rosemary Winters and Ethan Winters. Move the two Winteresses to Site C for further investigation. At least 2 transport officers to accompany them. Hey, you left the blinker on. Don't worry, Ethan. You have a lot of other stuff happening to your hands. I know that much. Your hands get like tormented. What the hell is that? Dead crow or something? I don't know. Am I going back the way I came from? Yes. How did I do that? How am I so good at getting lost? Oh, it must be because I kept quick switching around. Yeah, I thought I kept going this way at least, but it looked like the other direction. I don't even know how that happened. I'm so blind.